Welcome to your virtual studio. We are going to begin with our HIIT class. Now, we do need a couple of things, and don't freak out if you don't have anything to use, because you're still going to get a great workout. Now, if you have a booty band, I know some of you do, we're going to use that today, and also some hand weights. So if you don't have hand weights, you could even use drink bottles or some cans out of the cupboard, and if you don't have any, doesn't matter, you're still going to get some really nice upper body work. We will begin because we need to use every second of our 30 minutes. It'll go for about 32, 35 minutes. We'll see how we go. So let's get started. A really quick warm up, because we are going to move into some jumping jacks straight away, which is going to elevate our heart rate and just get that blood pumping. So not too long to spend on really waking up the body. So when you're ready, let's go into hands and knees. We're going to work some pike ups, but this is a little bit different to our pike to plank work. So we want to bring our hands nice and close to our knees and have our toes curled into the mat. Your wrist ideally should be sitting right on the top of the front of the kneecap. From here, spread the finger pads nice and wide, lift the hips to the sky, try and drop your heels to the floor, and then bend your knees back towards the floor before your butt hits your heels. So we're going to go for 10 of those. When you're ready, pike it up. 1 and down, and 2 and down, 3, 4, 5. We're going to hold the last one up in 6, 7, 8, 9. Next one, hold, and 10. Drop those heels. Walk your hands right into your toes. Take a moment to swing and sway, to pedal the knees out if that's what you need to do. And then when you're ready, we're going to roll ourselves up nice and slow. We're going to open out the feet and the thighs just a little bit wider and drop down into a big squat. From here, prop your elbows on the inside of the knees and just give them a little bit of a push. Just open out. Let's go for 8 counts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to floor, hips up. And let's roll ourselves back to standing. Give your shoulders a big roll. Shake out your head, your neck, and let's get going. We are working a 40-second tempo today, a 40-second time on, and a 20-second rest break. We've got 2 different workouts. Our lower body, which we're going to start with, then we're going to move into some upper and some abs, then we're going to join them together, and then that's going to take us right through to that 30-minute mark. So let's get started with some star jumps. I will talk you through the exercises as we go, just so that I'm not going to waste any time. All right, star jumps in 3, 2, and your 40 seconds is on now. So we can go out, in, all together and really find the tempo and the energy. Or if you need a lighter option and you hate jumping and it's not for you, you can just step it out, step it out, step it out. And if you want to go even harder, you can grab yourself some hand weights and pump them up over the shoulders as you jump in and out with those legs. So you've got about 3 different variations of star jump, so you can choose your own adventure and make sure it always works best for your body. Now the first 4 exercises we're going to go through twice, then we have a little rest, and then we move to the next one. All right, shake it out, guys. We've got about 20 seconds to pop on our booty band, only if you have one. No stress if you don't, we're working some squats. So if you've got it, pop it on. In 10 seconds, we're going to work just some nice dynamic tempo squats. So in 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Squat the hips down and back, down and back. So when you're squatting, make sure that the weight is always back into the heels. Your toes are nice and light, and think about sitting back into a chair and then pushing the floor away and standing up into a full extension of not just your knees, but also your hips. So push the hips through at the top and squat and lift. If you want to add on, grab yourself some hand weights, sit them on top of your shoulders. Let's go for 10 more seconds. Nearly there. Go for 5. And 3, 2, 1. Now keep your booty band on if you have one. Lay down, and we're going to move into our glute lifts or our glute bridges in 10 seconds. So hips, legs are hip width apart. If you have the band, you want to just expand it a little bit so the outer thighs are working. And let's get it done in 3, 2, 1. Hips up, guys. Hips up, hips down. Now, this is just sort of a different version of squats, really, because we're thinking about the heels pressing into the floor, and then we're thinking about the full extension of the hips. Obviously not the knees, but we want a full extension of the hips at the top. Then think about your butt cheeks, squeezing, squeezing. And then the outer thighs and the outside of the hips are still working, especially if you have that booty band on. And if you don't have the booty band on, it still doesn't matter. You want to make sure that those knees are tracking in line with those hips or just a little bit wider. Hips up, hips down. We're so close now. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Take that booty band off. We've got some jump squats with a pulse. So you've got your 10 seconds left. So that 20 seconds goes super quick. So we jump squat and we pulse it down twice. All right, in 3, 2, 1, let's do it. 1 jump squat and then pulse. 1 jump squat, pulse. Jump squat, pulse. Again, if you don't like jumping, that's not your thing, you can squat and then pop the heels and pulse. Pop the heels and then pulse. So there's always options and always variations. So make sure that you're working within your own levels and keeping your body happy at the same time. All right, 8 more seconds. Then we go straight back into our jump squats. Oh, sorry, our star jumps. Not another round of these, please. And rest. All right, give it a shake. We have 1 more round. So, star jumps. Any variation is welcome. In 8, and 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, guys. Star jumps. I'll show you variations again. This is your standard. This is like the in-betweeny. And then you've got the option to step it if you do not like jumping. You and jumping don't get along. And then if you want to make it a little bit more, grab some hand weights and then jump and push them over the shoulders. So it's like a double shoulder press at a star jump. Mix them up all between if you like, you just need to make it a combo. All right, we're gonna keep going. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Grab that booty band, place it around the thighs so it's higher than your knees. Get ready for your squats. Grab some weights if you want to make it a little bit more. And in 3, 2, 1, sit the hips back and full extension. Hips and up. So down and up. Now, it's not about how low you can go, but make sure that you are pushing yourself and you are moving past your sweet spot and you're not just happy in that zone where everything's comfortable. We want to make sure that we're always pushing past that zone, past that comfort zone. Nearly there. Let's do 10 more seconds into our glute bridges. Squeeze the bum, push the floor away, and rest. All right, glute bridges. We're down on our back. Our feet are grounded. Our knees are either in line with hips or a little bit wider. And if we have that band on, we're just kind of very slightly pushing it apart. In 3, 2, 1. Hips up, guys. Hips down. Think your heels digging down just like your squat work. Think about the full extension of the hips. And down. Inhale. Just take a little scan down your body. Check out your knees. If they're starting to roll into each other, and you're sort of losing the outer edges of the thighs and those glutes and hips working, so push, keep them apart, ground those heels, keep squeezing, go at whatever tempo feels right. We're nearly there. We've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Band off. Jump squats with a pulse. All right, pat those thighs down. We've got 10 seconds. Then we get a little bit of rest, then we move on. Goes quick. All right, in 3, 2, 1. 1 jump squat and a pulse. Jump squat and a pulse. Now options, you can lift the heels, drop down, pulse. Lift the heels, drop down, pulse. Lift the heels, drop down, pulse. Or get stuck into it, jumps, down, up. Don't forget the pulse. We have 10 seconds, guys. And rest. Shake those legs out. Let's move on to the second part of our workout. So this one, we're kind of working the arms, little abs, arms, a little bit of abs. Then we go through that 2 times. Then we come back and we put it all together. So our first exercise is some arm circles. So if you've got weights or something to add resistance, please grab it. If you don't worry, work your form and work on building up those smaller muscles. So arm circles, we come forward, out, down. Forward, out, down. So just like our Pilates focus, we want technique, we want form over anything else. All right, let's get started, guys, in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and time. 40 seconds of work. Here we go. Keep your feet grounded, hip width apart, or you go legs together. Absolutely fine. You might even have a small bend in your knees. And then just think about your rib cage, acting like a little bit of a corset. So it wraps and pulls tighter as the arms lift and open, rather than the rib cage pushing, shearing, no extending the spine. So think about staying in between 2 panes of glass and then working the movement of your arms and the shoulders. Nearly there. 3 seconds. 2, 1. We've got some double leg lowers. So let's get down onto our back. 2 ways we can do this. Hands behind the head. Lower the legs, lift the legs. Or head and shoulders down. Hands under the tailbone for a little elevation. Lower the legs, lift the legs. All right. Get ready for it. 3, 2, 1, guys. Now, this is tricky. It's a tough exercise. If you feel like your lower back is arching, make sure that you just reduce the size of the movement to keep it smaller. You might even want to play around with placing your hands underneath your tailbone, just like the ball helps us there. Or, if those fail, single legs instead. 1 leg, then the other. Keep strong wherever you are. Last 8. 3, 2, and 1. Pull those knees in, shoulders down, take a little massage. Swing yourself up. Get ready for your 2 push-ups and your 2 commando walks. So we've got 2 push-ups in any style, knees or toes. 1, 2. And then for your commandos, try and find your high plank, but it can be done on knees too. In 3, 2, let's do it. 2 push-ups. 1, 2, into your 2 commandos. 1 and 2. 2 push-ups. 2 commandos. 2 push-ups. 2 commandos. Keep going. 2 push-ups. And 2 commandos. We're nearly there. And final push-up. 1 more. And rest. Pull the hips back. Now, grab a hand weight if you've got it. We're going to move in through a Pilates ab exercise, which is our roll-up. Hands behind the head. Use your weight. Roll yourself up. Roll yourself down. Roll yourself up. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale if you want to. Arms to sky. So check in. What do I feel I need tonight? Is it arms forward? Or do I enjoy overhead? So it's not as controlled and it's not as slow as your standard Pilates roll up, but the movement itself is pretty much the same. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it all again from the top, guys. Arm circles. All right. When you're ready, in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Forward, out nice and wide, down to the thighs. Front, out, down. So if you don't have the weights or any resistance for that upper body, think of space, reach, open it, little holds and lower. So just work with what you've got. It's all going to be still a great workout. Nearly there. Let's do it. 10 seconds. Final 3. And rest. All right. Our double leg lowers. So again, choose your variations. Hands behind the head, curl the shoulders up, push your low spine down. Stack the hands like a little pancake stack. Put them underneath your tailbone, whatever you've got to do. In 3, single legs is option 2. 1, let's do it. So I'm just mixing up my variation. So you can see here, another option. And then of course, don't be afraid to use single legs. Anything that's going to help you build up that strength with a strong foundation, rather than going to the furthest point first and then having to work your way back. Keep all those abdominals in. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Pull those knees in. 2 push-ups, 2 commandos. If you did your standard kind of wide grip push-up before, maybe you want to play around with a close grip tricep Pilates style, or just keep it the same. Your call. Let's get it done in 3, in 2, 1. Here we go. 2 push-ups and 2 commandos. Try and alternate which hand you move up and down from through that commando. Halfway there, guys. Oh, that was only 1 push-up. Nearly cheated. 2. And 2 commandos. Final 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Into your Pilates roll up. You don't have to use a weight, but it is there if you want to add it in. All right, 10 seconds, guys. Then we've got a little bit of a rest coming up. Then we're going to blend it. All right, in 5, in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We are halfway. Keep breathing, exhale on the way up. 10 seconds, nearly there. And 3, 2, and 1. Take a breather and kick those legs behind. All right. Grab a sip if you need to. We're going to go back to the top. We're going to move into our side jump, into our squats, into our glute lift, into our jump squat. Then we move through just what we've completed then. So we've got about 15 or so seconds. Let's get ready, starting with our star jumps. In 5, in 3, 2, 1. Let's give it a go, guys. All those options are still valid. You can step it, lower impact. You can pump it up with some hand weights, higher impact. Or you can sit in the middle on the fence somewhere in between. Here we go. Oh, we're halfway there. So use your energy now. Push it out. We've got another 10, guys. Go as hard as you can. And 3, 2, 1. Shake it out for 20 seconds. If you've got a booty band and you want to pop it on, let's do it. We've got 10 seconds. We move to our squat. Okay. And 3, and 2. Let's go. So you can just do body weight squats. You can add that band in, keep those knees pushing wide. You can add some hand weights. Halfway. And final 10. Last 3, 2, 1. Glute bridges. Hit the floor, down onto your back. Knees bent, feet are grounded. Push the knees apart if you've got that band on. If you don't have a band, you're roughly hip distance apart. Think heels ground, your toes are a little bit softer. In 3, in 2, in 1. Let's do it, guys. Hips up, hips down. Push and lift. Squeeze your butt cheeks. Work down this outside thigh. Look down the legs. Make sure your knees aren't buckling in together. We want to pull them apart. Keep those heels grounded. Push, lift. Exhale, inhale. We're over half. So close. And 10 seconds, guys. Give it all you've got now. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the band off. Ready for your jump squats with a pulse. In 10. You're welcome to grab some hand weights here. Let's do it in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Jump squat, pulse. Jump squat, pulse. Low impact version, just the heels. Still a pulse, just the heels. Higher impact version, jump it up. 2 pulses still. Jump. Still 2 pulses. Ten seconds. Three, 2, 1. Shake those thighs. Let's move into the upper body, the abs. Circles. Grab your weights if you've got some equipment to use. In 10 seconds, we're going to start. All right, in 3, 2, your time is on. Here we go. Set those shoulders down. Keep your neck nice and long. And think about opening across the chest. Expand the collarbones apart. Check your ribs. Pull the belly in. Make sure the ribs aren't flaring forward. And let's push this one out for 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Release those weights. Let's go into our double leg lowers. So our ab work, feel free to change this up as you need. And getting ready. In 5, I'm going to go back to my first variation. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So choose your own adventure. If you're lifting your shoulders, Try and make sure that the low back is down so it stays grounded. You're over halfway. Last 10 seconds. Remember, it's not about how low those legs can go. It's about how strong and how stable can I keep my belly and my back in one place. In 3, 2, 1. Let's get our push-ups. 2 push-ups and 2 commandos. 10 seconds. All right. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 2 push-ups, 2 commandos. Keep your combo. 2 push-ups, 2 commandos. Halfway. Keep working, 10 seconds, guys. And 3, 2, and 1. Woo. And your Pilates roll-ups. If you want to use that hand weight, bring it in. All right. When you're ready, 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it done. Roll it down. Roll it up. Roll it down. Keep strong. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. Over halfway now. And down. Final 10, guys. And 3, 2, 1. Drop your hand weight. Take a shake. Grab a drink if you need to. We've got a little ab blitz to go. So give yourself a quick rest, a quick shake, and then make your way back onto your back. We're nearly there. All right. In 15 seconds, single leg stretches. And in 5, lift your legs to tabletop to prepare it. Both hands on top of the right knee. In 3, 2, 1. Lift the shoulders and single stretches. Swap the hands. You've got 40 seconds here, guys. Keep breathing. Stretch out the detail. Cross the thighs, over the knees and out of the toes. Woo! We're only halfway. If you're getting tension in your neck, drop your shoulders to the floor. Push, pedal those legs. Nearly there now, 10. Woo! Count it down, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the knees in. 20 seconds resting. Your hands then move behind your head for crisscross abs. You still have 10 seconds. And still 8. Now your hands support your head this time. In 3, legs in tabletop. In 2, lift those shoulders. 1, elbow to knee. Let's go for it. Push. We're back to 40 seconds. Stay strong. Pedal it out. Pedal it out. Cross. Breathe out with every little twist. Inhale through the center. It's that natural inhale. And the forced exhale. Stay with me. So close now. You've got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull those knees to your chest. Swing yourself up. Find your way through high plank position. Get ready for your mountain climbers. In 10 seconds, 40 seconds of these bad boys. Hands nice and flat. Fingers spread nice and wide. 3, legs out, 2, here we go, run the knees in. You can stay in a parallel line, or you can add a crisscross to work harder through your obliques. So choose, pick, combine both of them. Strong shoulders here. Keep your belly working really hard. You've got this, guys. We've got 20 seconds. We get to stretch. Crisscross. Keep pushing. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1, guys. Take your child's pose. Drop your hips to your heels. Stretch your arms forward. Whew. And breathe. Just let your breath settle a little. Try and slow down your heart rate. Draw the inhale in a bit slower. Move the exhale out a little slower. And just stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift your tailbone, curl your feet into the floor, your toes into the floor, and then press through pike. Walk it back towards your toes. Ground the heels once you arrive. Drop the head towards the floor. Shake out tension in your shoulders. Start to bend a little your right knee. Take your left arm to the sky. Find a twist. Hold it. Slowly lower the left arm. Bend a little through the left knee. Take your right arm to the sky. Find a twist. Gently lower the right. Soften both of your knees. Prepare to roll up to standing. At the top, give your shoulders a big roll. Take a little swing, side to side. Winding down. Find your way back to the center of your mat. Take the arms into side bends. Just 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up. And well done, guys. Thank you so much for joining.